Sunshiners, home and abroad. I mention abroad because you have family members in this place that you remit money to just for them to be able to survive. Survive, mark my word, please, survive. Because really, our people are surviving now. As this election approaches, we'll be voting on 16th of November. I am appealing to the electorate in Ondo State. I am pleading with you to, for once, think very, very well and vote the People's Redemption Party. Why? The APC government presently took over from the PDP government. I need not telling you how the state is. It's been a series of politicking and politicking. The recent one being the promise by the governor to pay 73,000 naira to workers when there has been an approval, since when, for 70,000. Do you need that? Let us tell our people the truth. In this election, vote a political party with a track record of service to the masses. This is People's Redemption Party. Of the likes of Aminu Kano then and the Balarabe Musas. The Balarabe Musa in particular, someone that I personally had opportunity to work directly with as a member of his neck. This man stood for the masses. They trained us well. God so good we are brought up well too. And we are here to serve you. Please vote for the key that day. Vote for the PRP. Another reason is this. If you like what we have become, how much rice is sold in the market, how much it takes now to transport yourself from bus stop to bus stop in Akure, if you like the way even Akure, the state capital, is, if you like the way many of our youths has been turned to street guys and they are calling them thugs, the real people that owns this election, where a 35-year-old man does not have the temerity to want to marry because there is no job and there is no assurance of tomorrow. If you like it, then you may go and vote the way you used to vote. May I also add this? In 2020, over 1.8 million Sunshiners were supposed to vote. Only 34%, resulting into less than 600,000 voted. And Aketi, of blessed memory, won with just 16.6%. In essence, take it to a class test. The APC in 2020 did not win the election in Ondo State with 1/6. I am so sure you won't call that a pass. And it's the reason you did not see representation of the people in that government, which extended into what we still have today by sheer providence of the loss of the governor and his deputy took over, who is now the governor. I will appeal to you. Please vote out APC. In this election, it is the key that will truly deliver this state. And I will hinge my argument on a singular agenda of ours, which is agenda number 3, economic development via production. Because this is where the force of employment truly resides. There are 4 layers that is required for true development. You can see the institution that researches, which we refer to as universities and polytechnics. Then you will see the financial institutions, the banks, and these other ones. You see the production institution is the second, and the financial institution is the third, and the regulatory institution is the base, which is the government. But in Nigeria, it is funny. You see a country where the research institution is on holiday for 8 months, and the government thinks a nation is still running. Today we are in trouble. In Ondo State, the fee for Akumba has recently been increased. Land is about 400,000 naira now. Is it a crime that a man is average? Now the middle class is no longer there. You are either rich or poor, or you find yourself in the IDP camp. We now have a situation in Ondo State where parents cannot even pay to put their kids again in public school. If you are afraid that we may go worse like this, then please vote for PRP in the next election. Talking about production, we said we will use the force of production to aid the economic development of Ondo State. Brothers and sisters, the entire stress of Lagos that is in Ondo State, that is Ore, into the Benin axis have nothing that we gain. Between the exchange of economy between the Southeast and Lagos, people spend millions and even billions to maintain warehouses in Lagos. Why aren't those warehouses in Ore? People will have to travel from Ondo State to go and buy spare parts at Ladipo to be able to repair vehicles in Ondo. Things are about to turn. We will produce in Ondo, and our surest resources is our land. Agriculture, therefore, being our edge. However, we will mainstream our people. We won't be going into, oh, government will give us money. Government, no. Government will provide the input, but we will mainstream our people into cooperative societies. Poultry, farmers, cooperative society. Goat, farmers, cooperative society. Maize, farmers, cooperative society. This is the direction we will be going in Ondo. By bringing people together, you prevent fraud. You give them the opportunity to be able to relate to banks. The government, being the regulatory agency, backing them up because it's a government that loves the people. It's a government that truly wants to serve the people. It's not a disoriented government, government that lacks capacity, government that does not know the next thing to do. Kids that will be in SS3 or in SS1, by next year when we will be coming into government by the grace of God, I already have my plans for them. And it's an agenda too, that anybody who comes out of SS3 in Ondo State will come out with a skill. The word of certificate is long gone. We are now in the world of skill, and that we will afford our people. November 16, do not forget, it is the key. It is no longer umbrella, it's long term. It's no longer broom. We don't even need it. How many of you still sweep with broom? It's brush people use now. Don't let us let them bamboozle us with things that have gone into extinction. And truly, it is evident in the way they have led us. For a political party that is in power and wanting to retain power, to be going from words to words, to go and beg people to vote for them, is a shame. And we should not allow ourselves to be taken by such, it's like the lion that wants to become a king in the kingdom of human being, and is now doing his hand like this to an antelope. Antelope knows that the very first day he becomes a king is the first meal on the table. On la ṣe sọ lóńdó, wọn ò ní jẹ wá máa yé o. Ẹ má jẹun jẹ wá máa yé. Má jẹ mí máa yé jọ. Má jẹ mí máa yé jàre. Wọn ò ní jẹ wá máa yé o. PRP victory.